Or let's go Joe Black Ops Grief. We're doing life path numbers. Simple as that. We're doing a quick video. Not that quick, but we're going over all the life path numbers. We're not going to make it super fucking long. And yeah, if you guys don't know what life path numbers are, it's numerology. Numerology is the magic behind numbers. Simple as that. Each number got a vibration and positive and negative vibrations about it. So every number is different. Everyone's born under a certain number and a certain energy, and everything is born under a certain number, a certain energy. Simple as that. Let's start off at number 1, all right? And by the way, to figure out your life path, you just gotta take your birthday, take your full birth date, add it all up, reduce it to one single digit. That'll be your life path number. Anyways, so starting off with number 1. Number ones are actually the leaders. They got leader qualities. They're like the role models, and people are gonna look up to them because they're number ones. You notice how one it goes down, looks curved. They're alone. They're a leader. They got leadership qualities. Simple as that. They're the creators. One marks new beginnings, and usually people born on the first are famous because the astrology charts, the government knows the astrology charts and shit. They'll know when you're born, what nodes you're born under, all that shit. So they'll know if you're going to be a good famous person or not. Ones are usually good famous people because they're leaders. So they got that leader attitude. People are going to look up to them no matter what. But yeah, and things that are on the first recommend, or they not recommend, but they start new beginnings, uniqueness, independence. 1 is also a masculine number. 1's the father, 2's the mother, 3's the child, 6 is the family, right? So yeah, usually you'll see things, weird things happen on the first. Like governments will do a lot of shit on the first, which is pretty funny. Like they'll close, like I saw on September 1st, they started taking all these groceries off the fucking groceries out of the stores and shit off the shelves. They started taking all this groceries off the shelves because the food shortage that's coming, right? They did that on the first for a reason, because if they do it on the first, it'll cause a new beginning, and it'll cause a new it'll cause like just something. Everything that starts on the first, it'll make a long time impact. That's the thing. If it starts on the second, it's not gonna make a long time impact. It's on the first, it's gonna be there it's gonna last. So you got to understand that about numbers. Numbers are there for a reason. People do shit for a reason. They do this shit for a reason. I'm telling you. But the negatives about number 1, they can be egotistical, intolerant, aggressive, dominant, and lacking emotion. All right. Number 2, cooperation, love, sensitivity, happiness, and feminine. Number 2 is a feminine number for sure. All right. The positives are selflessness, harmony, consideration, empath, peace, and balance. Right, so basically, they're basically the meditator, or the person that's gonna fucking solve the solutions. That's gonna make you feel better, speak from the heart, because they are compassionate. They're empaths. Anyone who's a 2, they're an empath. They can feel other people's energies and emotions. The only negatives about 2 are fearfulness, dependency, fear of mistakes, indecisiveness, and fear of being alone. All right, so yeah. Number 3, creativity, communication, kindness, fun, child and growth. Like I told you, number 3 is the child number, all right? 1's father, 2's the mom, 3's the child. So anyone you come across as a 3, they're gonna have this personality with them. I've known this with everyone that I come across with a 3. They got this like child side and child side inside of them, right? That they're always gonna express themselves in childish demeanor and way that most people wouldn't. And they're gonna be like that for their whole life, because that's what number 3s are. Number 3 is the child. It is the growing. It represents growing. So they're here to grow, right? They're not perfect, nothing. But 3s, they're very artistic too, and very creative. Anything with music, drawing, all that shit. Usually a number 3 is gonna be the most creative one. That's gonna do a lot of cool shit. Number 4, organization, patience, trust, honesty, management, hard fucking work. Simple as that. If you know number 4, they're probably a manager at Walmart. They're probably a fucking manager here, manager there, some shit like that. They got discipline. They're realistic. They're good for service, practicality, and application. So anything they set themselves to, anything they set their minds to, they can get it, because they got that working ethic. They got that work ethic like no other number. That number is actually looked at as a perfect number from the Romans and shit, because of the way it's a builder number. So basically, when I get into master numbers, I'll explain it later. But when I get into master numbers, the builder number is basically a person who just builds shit material wise. All right, they got a lot of control in the material realm, and they got a lot of influence. All right, number 5, experience, versatility, travel, adventure, courage, freedom, intelligence, variety, non-attachment, and understanding. So number fives are, I know a lot of number fives, right? They're the kind of people that they're like, no, I don't want to do that. Let's go do this. Or like you'll say you want to go to a skate park, right? Like, oh, let's go to the skate park. They'll be like, no, let's go to that new skate park in Florida. You're like, what the fuck, Florida? That's just super far. They want freedom. They love freedom. They want to get out of their comfort zone. They want to go do shit they've never done before. They love experiencing new stuff. And they value their freedom a lot, so they can't be inside all day. That's how you know it's a number five. They can't be inside all day. They can't just be sitting there. They probably got like 10 jobs. They probably switch jobs every 5 minutes. You know, they probably quit a bunch of jobs, get a new one. That's what number five. That's how you know. That's number five. The only negatives are they're very irresponsible, unreliable. They have restlessness, right? Inconsistent, and they dislike confinement, so they can't be in a confined space. Number six, which is the family. Balance, parenthood, home and family, guardianship, stability, compromise, responsibility, nurturing, honesty, integrity, and protection. This number, bro, I'm telling you. So this number, if you guys come across a number six, they're going to be nice as fuck to you. Like, you're going to be like, can I get this? Of course. Here. Number sixes are just that nurturing, pleasuring, fucking, it's like that. I don't know, dude, because, you know, the number six goes down. It's like a pregnant woman, and then at the top is just her head, but the pregnant woman, that's why the circle. You flip it around, it's a 9, which represents completion. The head is the top, the bottom, so simple as that. 6 just represents family, and actually 6, 3, 6, and 9 are the most powerful numbers in numerology. I'll make a different video on that, but they are the most powerful. Negatives on number 9 are weakness, in general, physical, mental, spiritual. Submissiveness, being easily stressed, and impracticality. So yeah. Number 7 is spiritual intention. Okay, so number 7, bro. I know a lot of number 7s because they're gonna value their alone time a lot. They're not gonna talk. They barely fucking talk at all around people. They usually talk by themselves. That's when they're mostly themselves and when they're by themselves and shit. And they're very spiritual. They're actually geniuses. They can be inventors, mysticism, secrets, emotions. They can be a healer. Yeah, they're just very mysterious people, bro. Like, you'll come across them, and they're not going to tell you shit about their life. Unless you really try to dig deep, they're not going to tell you shit. Because they're very mysterious people, and they got that mystique attitude with them and shit. But, yeah, they can be very smart. They're very spiritual. 7s are actually the most spiritual number, because that's when most of the spiritual awakenings happen, is people who are in the life path number 7s. It's just a way of that advancement towards the higher numbers is when you have your spiritual awakening, right? So, yeah. The only negatives I wrote down was depression, antisocial, inactivity, stagnation, pride, and argumentative. All right, number 8. Number 8's a special fucking number for the material realm, all right? If you guys know a number 8, I know they got money. I know they got materials. I know they got whatever they want. They probably got a fucking nice-ass car, nice-ass house, all this shit. Number 8s, bro, they're literally material manifestors. The thing is about number 8 is you flip the number around, it's an infinity sign, which means unlimited. You get money forever. Simple as that. Whoever's born under that energy, fucking, you got a lot of money. That's all I know. Professional, number 8. So professional, material, success, money, authority, ego, achievements, social status, rich, confidence, ambition, patience, cautious, and work ethic, right? The only negatives are superiority, greed, and dominating, right? So basically, they're going to have a big-ass ego, and they're going to try to get all that money and stuff, and they're going to be like, oh, look at all this money I got, y'all broke. Those are the 8s, right? And fucking 8s, I'm telling you guys, bro, 8s, they got the big-ass ego. Big-ass fucking ego, right? Like, it's going to be hard to hang out with them sometimes, especially if you're, like, a different number that doesn't fuck with 8s. But next number, 9. I'm a number 9, right? Humanitarian, sole purpose, generosity, intuition, creativity, romance, empathy, artistic genius, completion, loyalty, popularity, and freedom, right? So basically number 9 just means completion. It's the last single digit number, which is that's actually there for a reason. Number 9 represents final completion. If you're number 9, that means you've been here before. You've been here many fucking times before. You mean your past life if you're number 9. If you're a number 9, that means you've been a number 1, you've been a number 2, you've been 4, you've been 5, you've been all of those numbers, right? And you actually have all those numbers inside of you with the same energy and just different percentages and different rates. But 9, you have the highest percentage. but you have all the numbers. If you're a 9, you have all the numbers inside of you, just at different rates, right? Basically, 9s are just the fucking humanitarians. They have natural healing abilities, right? Anyone who's down, they can go make them feel way better. You know, if a 9 just gives someone to something, they're gonna appreciate it a lot more. They're just for really generous people, actually. You know, they can be a little bit fucking on the quieter side, on the, you know, more relaxed side too, especially. And they're basically just here for the sole purpose of making the world a better place, right? All the other numbers have their sole purpose, but the 9 is here just to wake people the fuck up and take care of people. Because for real, this shit is getting crazy out here. And 9s, I hope y'all are out there with me, right? All right, number 11. So here's the master numbers I was talking about. Basically, in the rare instance that you add up your birthday and then the single digit reduces to actually a 2-digit number, like 11, 22, or 33. So if it's 11, 22, or 33, don't keep going. Just leave it at that. That's your number, 11, 22, or 33. If you get one of those numbers, these are rare fucking numbers, all right? They're called master numbers for a reason. All right, so you got 11, which is the sidekick. You got 22, which is the master builder. And you got 33, which is the master teacher, okay? 33 is rare as fuck, okay? You're not going to find a 33 just chilling in your hometown. Nope, you're not. You're not. You're going to have to look for a 33. I find a lot of 11s, but not even that many 11s. I find a little bit amount of 11s. I notice that a lot of people I hang out with actually are 11s, have yet to find any 22s, have yet to find any 33s, because that shit is rare, all right? If you're a 33 or 22 or 11, you are for real here from the skies, and you've been sent here for a whole ass purpose, right? Or you chose to come down here and reincarnate for a whole ass purpose, for a human experience, right? You have abilities that most people don't fucking have, and you can use it to your fullest advantage, all that shit. Basically, 11s, they got crazy intuition. That's why they're psychic, right? Intuition, sensitivity, shyness, insight, inspiration, and yeah, simple as that. If you got any of that shit, charismatic, leadership, and psychic. If you got any of that shit, if you know anyone, they're an 11, bro. Because I knew one person that I thought was an 11, and I added it up. Yeah, simple as that. He's an 11. And it shit just works like that. Numbers will for real tell you who people are once you start like looking into it and shit for real, because this shit's all real. It's not no cap. Yeah, but just the only negatives in number 11 are fearfulness. It's basically the same thing as number 2, right? It's a higher vibration, number 2. Fearfulness, fear of mistakes, indecisiveness. Those are the 11s for you, all right? Number 22, master builder. So you know how I said 8 was like he could get whatever the fuck he wants. He can manifest money, houses, women, materials, anything that's materialistic from third dimension, they're going to get because they know how to run this shit. Number 22s are like an 8, but on a higher fucking level. They're called master builders for a reason. They can build whatever the fuck they want by using their mind. And this is no joke, because people got to understand the master numbers, they're here for a purpose, and they can literally just be like, do this, do that, boom. It's going to happen for them because the universe is serving them, right? These certain numbers that the universe recognizes. And when the universe sees these certain numbers, they're going to speed up the manifestation process, because these numbers, look at these numbers. Anyways, number 22, I didn't write that much shit down because number 22 is almost the same as 4, but, you know, it's just on higher frequency. You know, organization, discipline, realistic. Only negativities are inability to adapt, clumsiness, dullness. Yeah, but number 22s, you know, they're probably going to have a nice-ass fucking house, nice-ass car, all this shit, you know. They're going to have all they want, pretty much. They're the material manifestors, master builders, all right? Number 33. All right, number 33, spiritually evolved. So that's an important fucking term right there, spiritually evolved. Not many people are spiritually evolved. Most influential, teacher devotion, spiritual teacher, and it's the most rare number, okay? And there's only one negative, personal ambition. That's the only negative of 33s, personal ambition. But yeah, so if you see a 33, bro, so if you see a 33, they're going to keep talking, and you're never going to want them to stop talking. And you'll be like, nah, keep talking. Nah, what else you got to say? Nah, what else you got to say? That's because they got natural charisma. For number 33s, they have all the energies of every other number in one number, and they can teach you everything because they have all the experiences all the experiences, and they remember all the experiences, right? They're an old ass soul. They're not just an old soul. They've been here so many fucking times. It's unfathomable. All right, that's what number 33s are. So yeah, that's the fucking numerology basics. If you guys want me to get in depth more, because I can definitely get way more in depth with like the physical traits, the mental traits, the spiritual traits, all that shit. I can get in depth with anything, bro. So if you guys want any more of that, just let me know. Simple as that. That was my first like numerology teaching video, pretty much. Y'all stay woke, bro. Start using these numbers because this shit will give you an upper hand. Simple as that. Look into numerology too. Shit is lit. Have a good one, y'all. Stay in that sun. Don't drink none of that fluoride and stay woke. Yeah, simple as that.